tonight on JQ News. Zoo lights. The weather. Local school teacher. Good evening, I'm Jake Smith.
And I'm Jeremiah Burden, and we are bringing you the Nightly News.
Tonight, we will be bringing you an exciting exclusive story from this year's Zoo Lights. After that, we will be highlighting a dedicated school teacher at the Knox County Recreation Center named Jim Scott.
And now to the zoo.
We went down to the Columbus Zoo to check out the Christmas lights display. During our visit, we saw some amazing animals and lights. Jeremiah, which one was your favorite animal to see while we were there?
For me, it would definitely either have to be the stingrays or the baby monkey. Watching the stingrays dance in the aquarium or the baby monkey playing with its other friends. What animals did you enjoy?
I enjoyed watching the mama chimp play with her babies. It gave me a warm and fuzzy feeling inside. It reminded me of my younger days.
We also got to see some of the zoo workers in action, as they worked diligently to get the lights set up before the wild lights officially began, wrapping tree after tree and even sometimes creating their own trees completely out of lights.
Luckily enough for the zoo, AAP has donated nearly 3 million Christmas lights for the Wild Lights Festival at the Columbus Zoo. This being said, you might ask yourself, how much does it cost to run that many Christmas lights? Well, fortunately, the lights are LED and only cost a mere $500 a month in electricity to keep them running.
It takes them almost 2 months to set up the wild lights. Because the lights are so cost efficient, the zoo's profit margin increases during wild light season due to the rising number of visitors.
The zoo has done this tradition for almost 29 years now. From year to year, as the lights go out, the workers find more creative ways to place the lights around the park.
Every year I try to go up with the family to see the wild lights.
It is definitely a fun family trip to take in the winter. Now, to John with the weather.
I'm John Young, your local meteorologist, and I'm going to be bringing you this week's forecast. Sunday, we're looking at about a 15% chance of snow with a high of 36 degrees. Monday, we're looking at about a 0% chance of snow with a high of 34 degrees. Tuesday, it's going to be another 0% chance of snow with a high of 34 degrees. Wednesday is going to be partly cloudy with a 60% chance of snow and a high of 31 degrees. The perfect day to take the kids out sledding. Thursday, it's going to be a 0% chance of snow with a high of 30 degrees. Friday, we're looking at about a 30% chance of snow with a high of 15 degrees. And finally, on Saturday, we're looking at about a 30% chance of snow with a high of -5 degrees. If you're planning on going outside on Saturday, please wear a coat. And now, back to you.
Thanks, John. Now we're going to talk about a local school teacher from the Knox County Career Center.
His name is Jim Scott, and he was awarded the National Technical Teacher of 2008. We took some time to ask him a few questions about his job.
The Career Center gave me an opportunity to work with students and to help move them into their career fields of landscaping, and it was an opportunity just to see how students can grow. Some of our greatest accomplishments in the community are planting trees for the Mount Vernon community, and also planting daffodils throughout the city and helping them to be successful. Some of my biggest achievements are seeing my students succeed. I've had many students who've gone on to college, but also employed in the field of landscaping, and now they're holding major positions with companies throughout the United States. It started when I was in 11th grade and went to a career center like Knox County Career Center, and had a high school teacher who believed in me and said there was an opportunity for me to be successful, and he kind of showed me the path and encouraged me to move that way. My favorite story is when I see students 5 years from now being successful and making a difference in their lives, but when they give back to other people. So it's so much that you can do, but when they give back to others, it makes you feel proud that you had a small part of their life.
Wow, what an amazing role model.
I completely agree. I would have loved to have him as one of my teachers.
Well, we talked about some interesting stuff tonight, like that brutal weather forecast coming up in the next week.
And those beautiful and fun zoo lights. But that is all for us tonight.
From everyone here at JQ News, good night.